Welcome to WW Samuel High School, home of the 12th Battalion, where leadership excellence is our priority. Our briefing sequence for today will be me, Daisy Alvarez, the Battalion Commander, Steve Vasquez, the Executive Officer, Carla Ibarra, the Adjutant, Karina Chavez, the Operations and Trainings Officer, Brianna Sanchez, the Supply and Logistics Officer, Ken Ramirez, the Public Information Officer, Abraham Gomez, the Security Officer, and Inocente Arroyo, our Command Sergeant Major. I'm Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Daisy Alvarez, the Battalion Commander, Elite 4 Senior. Here in JROTC, I'm the Unarmed Drill Team Commander, and I've also been part of the Leadership Team, PT Team, Color Guard, Honor Guard, and I have attended summer camp. Here in Samuel High School, I'm the National Honor Society Historian, the Senior Class Treasurer, and the Wrestling Team's Videographer. I'm also a member of Robotics, AVID, Student Council, and the Announcements Group. Upon graduation, I will enlist in the United States Army as an active duty soldier. Here in JROTC, my duties and responsibilities are: I'm responsible for the training, administration, logistics, welfare, control, and discipline of the 12th Battalion. I'm responsible for proper coordination and communication among staff and commanders. I'm directly responsible to the SAI for everything the Cadet Battalion does or does not do. Our 12th Battalion accomplishments are the Honor Unit with Distinction, Best Male Color Guard in the DISD last school year, Second Place Marching Unit for the Veterans Day Parade, Armed Drill Team First Place District Champions, Male PT Team First Place last school year, and totally committed to CIP, the Continuous Improvement Plan. Our mission here in JROTC, as you know, is to motivate young people to be better citizens. Here in our JROTC program, we have identified a problem. We recognize that at the beginning of the school year, we did not have enough cadets on the teams because the seniors had graduated and we had no one to replace them. Acknowledging our problem, we created our Continuous Improvement Plan to staff each competitive team with very low-level cadets so that we would have at least 50% of the teams returning the following school year. Our Continuous Improvement Plan goals are: our short-term goal is to begin recruiting all at levels immediately and practice at least 3 times a week with all members of the teams. Our medium-term goal is to conduct exhibitions and invite all students. Have each member of the team compete in at least one competition before the end of the school year. Our long-term goal is to have 50% of the teams returning the following school year on a continual basis. Each member of the staff will brief you on their portion of the Continuous Improvement Plan. Sir, pending your questions, this concludes my portion of the brief.
During the staff briefing, they all hit the SMART goal breakdown?
Yes, we all brief you on their portion of it.
Great. What, you're looking to join the Army?
Yes, sir, I do.
Do you have a MOS, a job yet?
Oh, not yet. I'm still with you.
Oh, that's okay. Well, I salute you. Thank you.
Thank you. I will now be followed by Steve Vasquez, the Executive Officer.
Good morning, sir. I'm Cadet Major Steve Vasquez, the Battalion Executive Officer, Elite 3 Junior. During my years in JROTC, I've participated on the Rifle Team, Academic Team, Leadership Team, Orienteering Team, PT Team, Honor Guard, Armed Drill Team, and I'm also the Color Guard Commander. Outside of JROTC, I've participated on the Debate Team, Wrestling Team, NHS Program, and I'm also the Earth Club President. I'm currently enrolled in the early college program hosted here at Samuel and I attend Eastfield. I've already completed 26 college credit hours and I'm on track for 18 more this semester. When I graduate, I will graduate with an Associate's in Science and my high school diploma. My duties and responsibilities per battalion SOP are: I am responsible for supervision, direction, and coordination of cadet battalion staff to prevent overlapping efforts. I act as the battalion commander in absence of the battalion commander. I also perform all other duties assigned by a cadet battalion commander or instructor staff. I will now brief you on our specific portion of our CIP. We need to get all teams fully staffed with at least 50% of lower elite levels. I ensure that all leaders and team members recruit cadets for teams. I'm also responsible for team members and leaders to address their classes, invite cadets, and encourage team participation. We want to accomplish this goal so that we may be able to build a cohesive JROTC team and be able to compete. My reflection on the CIP is, in the beginning of the school year, we had a ROTC color guard that was ready to compete. And we passed our knowledge to the lower levels so that we may be able to compete for the following school year that comes. Sir, pending your questions, this concludes my portion of the brief.
How is it that you ensure that the leaders of the teams are recruited, which you kind of mentioned?
Well, we tell them every time after practice to ensure that they are addressing their classes and invite the cadets that seem interested, and also those cadets will be able to invite other cadets that will join the teams. And for the team members, it's the same process.
Thank you.
I will now be followed by the battalion S1, Carla Ibarra.
Good morning, sir. I'm Cadet Major Carla Ibarra, the battalion's S1. I am a LET 4 senior. During my 4 years in JROTC, I've had the opportunity of attending summer camp and participating in many different events such as honor guard, PT, leadership, academics, drill team, and color guard competitions. I'm in the top 25% of my class and currently have AP classes. I've also been a member of the school swim team, cross country team, piano program, and I'm currently the captain of the girls wrestling team. After graduation, I will attend a local community college and then transfer into Sam Houston State University, where I will major in criminal justice and forensic chemistry. Per battalion SOP, my duties and responsibilities are: I am the principal staff assistant to the commander on all matters pertaining to personnel. I publish orders on promotions, demotions, awards, and other matters required. I also ensure that cadets' records are properly inputted and updated into jumps. Sir, at this time, I will now brief you on the measurable portion of the continuous improvement plan. As the S1, I keep the commander informed by tracking LET 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s in each team. Members will be held accountable for practice 2 to 3 times a week. No practice, no performance. Teams will be properly staffed with a starting team and a replacement team for at least 50% of its members. As new cadets come in, I inform team captains and help in the recruitment process. This slide shows the opening enrollment of this school year. It has been put into sections regarding JROTC and our school. We currently have 196 cadets in the JROTC program. This slide shows the current color guard status based on lead levels assigned to both female and male color guard. Followed by the cadets needed for both color guards. This slide shows the current armed and unarmed drill team status. Followed by the cadets needed to successfully enforce our continuous improvement plan. Sir, pending your questions, this concludes my portion of the brief.
You did a great job. How do you feel about your portion that you did for the continuous improvement? What's your reflection?
As I reflect upon this project, I can say that the continuous improvement plan was very effective in involving cadets and teams and in bringing back 50% of its members the next year.
Yeah. Future looks bright. Good job.
Thank you. I will now be followed by the battalion's S3, Karina.
Good morning, sir. I am Cadet Major Karina Chavez, the battalion's S3, a LET 3 senior. In my years in JROTC, I have participated in the unarmed drill team, PT team, orienteering team, honor guard. I am currently the female color guard commander, and I've attended summer camp. Outside of JROTC, I am in the wrestling team, choir program, yearbook staff, student council, and I was voted senior class historian. When I graduate, I will attend Southwestern Assemblies of God University to study youth and student ministries. As the battalion's S3, my duties and responsibilities per battalion SOP are prepare and post battalion training schedules into jumps and plan and organize extracurricular activities. Third, I will now brief you on the attainable portion of our continuous improvement plan. We currently have the resources to achieve our goal with a number of 196 cadets in JROTC. We visit our 2 feeder schools and hold open house events. Last year, 20 cadets joined from our 2 feeder school recruitment and 15 cadets joined from our open house event. As the S3, recruiting is one of my biggest responsibilities. I am responsible for the set of exhibitions 2 to 3 times each semester to encourage new team members. First exhibition, 6 people join teams. I also keep track of who joins each team and who competes in each competition. This slide shows the current enrollment by level and gender. We currently have 103 males in JROTC and 93 females, making a total of 196 cadets in JROTC. This slide shows the total number of new team members for the color guard during first semester. Followed by the total number of new team members for the drill team during first semester.
Okay, so looking at that slide right there, your total is 18 new members for first semester?
Yes, sir.
That's outstanding. And you pretty much kept most of your old members, I think, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, great.
On this slide shows the overall total number for the color guard, for both male and female color guards. Along for the overall total number for drill team members for both unarmed and armed teams. Some of our JROTC lessons that impact this plan are goals and goal setting, becoming a better speaker, and motivation. As I reflect upon this plan, I realize that myself as well as the staff are the foundation of how new team members are encouraged to join the team. Sir, pending your questions, this concludes my portion of the brief.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
In JROTC, I am in the leadership team, service learning team, and I'm also in the unarmed drill team. As the S4, my duties and responsibilities are principal staff assistant to the commander in all matters relating to supply, maintenance, and activities related. Prepares, posts, and maintains student clothing records, both jumps. Sir, I will now brief you on the relevant portion of our continuous improvement plan. This goal allows our teams to remain competitive and our cadets to remain in good academic standings. Academia first. We've noticed that cadets involved in teams try to keep their grades up and pass every class so that they can compete. We also have a mandatory tutoring day each week for all team members. As a S4, I ensure we have enough rifles, flags, and uniforms for teams to compete and to practice. We want to remain competitive, not just participative. Our goal instills pride in our unit. Our current rifle status is 16 Springfield rifles, 45 Fastenman rifles, and 20 air rifles. Our current flag status is 8 U.S. flags and 6 Texas flags. We currently have 43 people on the teams, and they all have a complete dress blue uniform and a complete dress green uniform. My reflection upon our continuous improvement plan is that this plan worked effectively on our cadets, and they remain in good academic standings, and they strive to keep their grades up so they can pass every class and they'll be able to compete.
When's your tutoring done? I know it's once a week, but when is that done?
Wednesdays.
Great. You hit everything. Super.
In my first year of JROTC, I have participated in the armed drill team, color guard, and orienteering team. I'm also enrolled in the early college program hosted here at Samuel. When I graduate from high school, I will graduate with my diploma as well as my associates in science. I will then go on to attend the University of Texas at Austin to major in biomedical engineering. SOP Principal Staff Assistant to the Commander in all matters pertaining to public affairs, activities, historical data, and recruiting. Unit bulletin boards, the school and JROTC websites, and the publication of the Gold Star Telegram. Sir, I will now brief you on the time-bound portion of our continuous improvement plan. Our short-term goal is to begin recruiting the first week of school, August 24th, 2015. Our medium-term goal is to have every cadet compete in at least one competition by district competition. Our long-term goal is to have 50% of each team returning the following school year, August 22nd, 2016. As the S5, I'm continuously recruiting cadets and ensure that announcements are made by company commanders and cadet staff to ensure that cadets are joining teams. Some forms of communication we use in the battalion are our school and JROTC websites and the battalion Instagram. As I reflect on my portion of the continuous improvement plan, I see that the publicity of the teams and by staff and announcements made by company commanders have shown an increase in team members and cadets joining teams throughout the program.
How many followers is Instagram set on followers like
Yes.
Twitter? Do you know how many followers every time you send out that Instagram, get that message?
It's about 210.
That's excellent. And how many, since you have the newsletter there, it goes on .org, any idea how many people are getting that?
It should be the amount of cadets. I'll be followed by the battalion's S2, Abraham Gomez.
Good morning, sir. I'm Cadet Second Lieutenant Abraham Gomez, a Lead 2 sophomore. During my years at JROTC, I have participated in the Armed Drill Team, Color Guard, Honor Guard. I'm currently the leadership team captain and have also attended summer camp. After I graduate high school, I will attend the University of Texas at Arlington to study architecture. As a battalion S2, my duties and responsibilities are: per the continuous improvement plan, my job is to assist. I assist everyone on staff and company commanders as needed to ensure we reach our mission. I assist with the exhibitions and the school's open house. I am always recruiting and encouraging students to join the teams. My reflection: as I reflect upon this project, I believe that the continuous improvement plan is a good project because we fully staffed our teams with 50% Lead 1s, 2s, and 3s, and is showing positive results. Sir, if any of your questions, this concludes my portion of the brief.
So always enjoy hearing from you. You have a lot of spirit. Go
Thank you.
Thank you.
I will now be followed by the Command Sergeant Major, Inocente Roy.
Good morning, sir. I'm Cadet Command Sergeant Major Inocente Arroyo, a Lead 3 Junior, and I'm the Battalion Command Sergeant Major for the 12th Battalion. Here in JROTC, I'm the Armed Drill Team Commander and Orienteering Team Leader. I also participated on the Leadership Team, PT Team, and Honor Guard. I also had the privilege to attend summer camp. In general, I am part of the baseball team. After high school, I'll be joining the U.S. Army as an active duty soldier and taking college classes to obtain my degree in chemical engineering. As a Battalion Command Sergeant Major, my duties and responsibilities. Sir, I will now be briefing you on our final part of the Continuous Improvement Plan, the results. Currently, all teams are staffed with the first team and a backup team, and all teams are staffed with at least 50% Lead 1s, 2s, and 3s. 70% of all team members have competed in at least one drill competition. And finally, 99% of all team members are passing their classes and paying closer attention to their grades. And this fully supports our school's mission to graduate students within 4 years, college, and career ready. As I reflect on our continued to strive for excellence and help pass our mission as JROTC to make cadets become better citizens. Sir, this concludes my portion of the brief.
Good job. Is Commander coming back up? All right.
Sir, I will now be followed by the Battalion Commander, Daisy Operator.
Sir, my reflection upon our continuous improvement plan is that our continuous improvement plan was very reasonable. It helped encourage all cadets to be a bigger part of JROTC, and it also helped with our school mission to graduate all students within 4 years, college and career ready. Our AFI will go as follows: our continuous improvement plan brief, our service learning brief, company drills, inspection, and portfolios. In case of inclement weather, the company drills and inspection will be held in the gym. Sir, pending your questions, this concludes our continuous improvement plan brief.